Yo, this video here, I'm gonna get straight to the point. Not gonna make it long for y'all, but this is about how to build your hidden potential system and how to learn it. So I'm gonna be quick and brief, but I will say if people don't really understand it and they want a better rundown on it, I will release a 20-minute version that I made just in case. I'm not gonna lie, I made that, to post like a regular guide, but I feel like I want to get straight to the point for people that don't really have that time to really watch all of it. Plus there's so many other videos out there that's probably better than mine in quality, and stuff like that. And it's probably better to watch them, but since y'all chose to watch me, I'm gonna give y'all what y'all want and what y'all need, and I appreciate everything. So let's get right into the video. So the hidden potential system, you got the Holy Trinity, you got the additional, aka combo attack, you got crit, aka critical hit, you got dodge, aka evasion. Then these are type attack boosts and type defense boosts, which are the worst skills in the hidden potential system by far. And then you have super attack boosts, and then you have recovery boosts. So in the order you want to use your hidden potential should always go like this for your best characters, and even it's for your best characters and the characters you're willing to make SA level 10, because the order to go to the bottom right, you have to have them SA 10. If you don't feel like putting them SA 10, they're not that good, but you got to do them, go top left. So first you want to go top right, you want to go bottom right, and then you want to remember, let me go to a character that I can actually access all that stuff. So you want to remember that my goodness, I'm selling. I'm so sorry, but you want to remember that each one has a select spot on each character. But before I get into that real quick, each type of character you have to know has a certain slot that has one of the Holy Trinities right here. It's going to be right here all the time. For intelligence, aka int, it will always be right here, and it will be dodge. And for physical, it will always be additional, and it'll be right here. Same with AGL, same will it'll be additional, and it'll be in the same spot. And then tech and STR will be critical, and it'll be right here, same as STR, right here in the same spot. So that's always your little freebie you get with each type of character, which it comes with, which will help you with building your character. So the bottom right, I did it again, god damn it. So the bottom right will be right here, it will be critical or dodge. If your character already has built-in crit, like a Mega Shenron, I can show y'all right now. He has in his kit, which is very free, is 24 key. You get a guaranteed crit, so you don't want to put crit into him at all. That would be foolish, because it's very easy to get that 24 key. Now if it was kind of difficult, I can understand, but it's very easy to get that. So you want to go dodge. And then additional, you kind of want to go dodge, because how I built them, he already got additional. And then I just felt like with the skill that they gave, this is an exclusive event, which is very good, is the dodge and the defense. You want to use that. So I want to match up with my additional, so it look a little bit nice. And then right here, you'll get 3 of them, additional crit and dodge. So I just chose to line it up. And then this one is additional crit. And there's always going to be those two. There's always going to be those 2 and 3 options when you get to the bottom right of your hidden potential. And then you have the next best route after bottom right, which is the best route, which you should go every single time, is top left. And top left, you will get additional and dodge, and then you get crit and dodge, and then after that you get additional and crit. And just like I said, it's based off the character. This character is more of a support. You really want to run this character on the clones teams, but since he's a support character, I tend to want to focus on more survivability, which you should be trying to do, because a lot of these events are getting very hard and harder, and this is probably the toughest it's been for content for Dokkan with the respectable units, because before it used to be dark in the Stone Ages one, because I started from the jump where the events was very hard and where you had to imagine using SR units, you know what I mean, to like beat events. Like, yeah, it was tough back then to even do a Dokkan event, which you can breeze through nowadays with a snap of a finger. But anyways, anywho, you want to kind of build for survivability. So I figured, he doesn't really gain much. What is this? I think this is 30%. It greatly raises attack. I may be wrong. If I am wrong, please correct me in the comments. 30%, and then he doesn't really do anything other than have base stats, guard, and dodge and support. Well, doesn't dodge, but he foresees enemy super attacks. So you really want to have him on other teams other than a clone team. So I feel like dodge is pretty much the best way to go about, So that's how you build that in the top left. And then now for the top right and the bottom left, that's either your poison. So obviously to get to those routes, you either would have to do the bottom right and then the top left, and then hopefully you listened and use your brain. I'm joking, I love you. But the top right is for more offensive characters, and the bottom left is more for defensive characters. But you can use it if you want to give them that little extra push. It's not that much, but it is pretty decent. So if your character is struggling a little bit in defense, you want them to defend more, and they're a pretty good character, you run a lot, go bottom left. You don't need that little extra attack because they already doing like 50 mil attack stats. So right here, you always get these two options. You get type defense boost, and you will get recovery boost. Always, and I mean always, choose recovery boost, because type defense boost only helps out against type advantage. If you already have type advantage, you don't need the extra boost. But recovery boost, recovering a certain amount of HP can save many of your runs. Trust me. So always go recovery boost, because it's based off the scaling of your defense. So the more defense a character has, the more HP you regain, especially if they have stuff built into their kits that help you recover HP. And then the top right will always be type attack boost and super attack boost. And once again, it only helps you when you have type advantage. Why would you not choose super attack boost to help you through all types of damage? It's pretty simple. And I don't know why they don't rework the hidden potential system, because this is quite old. You know what I mean? I don't know exactly quite old, but I'm pretty sure it's more than like 4 years. But though, that is pretty much it for that portion of the video. Also, make sure you lock your characters very specifically, because if you don't, you can do a mistake like this, which wouldn't really happen nowadays because they give you more chances to get characters. But this is the free-to-play Gohan. This is very old, but I would never ever be able to make him 100% unless they come out with a new ways to get him with super easy, hopefully, because my dumb tail use one of the dupes and another one of the dupes that I was using for this Gohan. So you see where I'm going here? I can never make him 100%, so I didn't even bother trying to give him any more, because what's the point, to be honest? Plus I won't even really use him. But always, and I mean always, lock only your main character. You know what I mean? And pay attention when you feed your characters into certain other characters. Let me move all that so I can show you. Like for example, this Yamcha. Let's say I feed one of the dupes into the other dupes. Now I don't have enough to unlock every hidden potential to make him rainbow. So that's enough of that. Now with skill orbs, you basically want to prioritize the best ones for the best. For example, what's the character I have not used it on? Pretty sure I used on all of them. Yeah, I pretty much used all of them. The event, what they do nowadays, they give you exclusive equips like for this Omega Shenron, which is very good. It dodge and defense. So with characters like this, I just put this on in the other video, but I don't have any good equip to give him. Plus, he's not really that good of a character right now. But even if he was, I would not give him some basic +6 defense, +7 defense, or some flat out 2 additional or whatever, unless that character only needed additional. You know what I mean? And it doesn't benefit from getting crit or dodge in the kit. I mean, not in the kit, in the hidden potential system. So you really want to try to give it equipments like crit, these level 2s, crit and additional. Now most of these you get are probably gonna say like this, where it'd be like combo attack +2 and critical hit level 1. The better ones will have +2 for both categories. So those are the ones you really want to use. So you don't want to use them usually. You know what I mean? And the same for here. You really don't want to use like the flat out one of the holy trinities, like +4, +5. There's even a +6. I don't know what character has that. You know what I mean? You want to try to go for equips that, you know, they kind of give you, like these, or the ones you get from the Whis event tickets, which has dodge. And then, you know what I mean, this one got defense. Let me show you a better one. Which one did I already have that's from a good character? I really can't find one. Look, boom, like the Super Vegeta. He benefits so greatly from additional and crit. So I gave him one that does level 4 combo attack and level 3 crit. So those are the ones you really want to do. Give you the best of your bonus, or whatever the saying is, because the Holy Trinity is the best hidden potential that you can use ever. So you always want to prioritize that. And now the end part and the most crucial part is knowing your characters. So for example, I feel like Omega's like probably the best one to learning how to use in the future, instead of having to always look up videos and stuff, which I will still do for my, you know, new Dokkan subscribers and supporters. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all, by the way. You want to pay attention to their passive. So for example, Prime is a perfect example. When attacking with 24 ki, performs a critical hit. So that means you don't ever want to put critical into his hidden potential, because he gets that for free. And mind you, if there was a character that has like a high chance to dodge, like for example, what is it, Goku, you can kind of go with or without, you know what I mean, giving him dodge, because I think it stacks up to like a 80% chance to dodge. Yeah, it's 80% chance to dodge, which is very high. And I felt like down the line, you know what I mean, if you already got an 80% chance to dodge, it doesn't hurt to give him a little extra dodge. So that's why I gave him additional and dodge with the skill orbs. And then plus he already kind of have the crit built in, so I didn't have to give him any crit, and I'm pretty sure he's fine at 5. So you really want to pay attention to that. And then another thing too is the super attacks. So certain super attacks greatly raises attack and defense by 1 turn, and then raises ally defense by 50% for 2 turns. So that's a 30% increase, I believe, so with the attack and defense. So that stacks within that turn. So every time you do that, you get 30%. Then you get another. So more additional helps out. But since he's a clone and I want to use him on villain teams because he gives a scouter and he supports the team, I've realized survivability is the most crucial part. So I feel like that was the best choice. So that's pretty much it. If you have any comments or concerns and stuff like that, feel free to leave a comment, stuff like that, and I will drop the longer video if y'all want. This is damn near getting close, but I feel like I was speed running it and I got to say majority of what I wanted to say, which is pretty good. But last but not least, you want to do this event at least once a day. I beg you. I'm on my knees. I beg you, do this once a day to get that ticket, which you get in the mission. You make sure you have to accept. I haven't did my missions today, so it should be there. Yeah, clear this once a day. You get this ticket. It's EX skill orb, which you use here to get the best of the best hidden potential you can get. Now, if you're a casual Dokkan player, I still strongly get request that you do this event, even if you don't play this game that much. It's fun. It's worth it. I've been playing it since the jump. I promise you, we have our dry moments, but then we have those really fun moments. And then those intense moments where you get those events that are very hard to beat and you're struggling trying to beat it because you don't got the equips, you didn't farm the link levels and stuff like that. Well, here you go. They're making everything's easy for you. So I promise you, it doesn't hurt to do these. And you might get lucky. I didn't get lucky with this one. Didn't get anything I wanted out of that. But it happens. You know what I mean? But that's pretty much for the video. I hope y'all like it. I love every single one of y'all who show me support or even just watch You know what I mean? I have so much love to give out. All hail the tree. I'm joking. Let me stop being a hippie. But I will say I made us 25K. I'm not 25K. I made a 25 subscriber special, and I felt like I could have put more into it, but you know, it's only 25 subscribers. But at the time, I really liked it, and right now I'm almost at 75, and I'm loving it. You know what I mean? But I feel like 75 special, where I did promise I will make one for, I feel like I want to go for 100. Because if I go for 100, I can make a really good quality video with some funny stuff, try to keep y'all entertained, better quality, better, you know, better sight for the eyes, you know what I mean? Listen for the ears, you know what I mean? Some shit like that, whatever. But I feel like, and by the way, that wasn't me farting. If that picks up, that was me rubbing my feet on the bed. So don't you think I'm tooting and pooting. But I will say I really much appreciate every single one of y'all, because it helps motivate me with life. I'm trying to get better at being sick, to make videos, to have a future, a career, and to enjoy doing the stuff that I love. And this is one of the stuff that I love, making videos to help people and making videos to entertain people. You know what I mean? The best of both worlds, hopefully. But leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you feel like it. You know what I mean? If you want to keep hearing my sexy let me stop type shit. Okay, let me stop. Subscribe if you want to support me or you like my videos. You know what I mean? And then I will see y'all in another video. I don't know when I'll make another one, but I appreciate everything. And this video was still freaking long, so I apologize for that. But the other one was longer, trust me. It was longer by like 7 more minutes. But I thank y'all so much, man. It really means a lot to me. Even if, you know what I mean, not a lot of people come back or like keep watching or whatever. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Hope y'all have a good one. Enjoy. Johnny.
Good job!